Welcome everybody in today to the Dream Giveaway Garage, and today we've got a real special occasion. Today we've got Leah Pruett, Top Fuel racer, with us. Leah, welcome.
Thank you so much. I've got to say, I'm highly impressed from the moment I walked through the doors of the Dream Giveaway Garage. So it's quite an honor to be here and to be sitting here with you and with this gorgeous car. So thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. I mean, we love having folks come in, especially people of your caliber who know cars, who understand cars, when you can really have a good conversation about, more than it's just a pretty car. Because we like more than just pretty. They are beautiful, but, they are still amazing machines.
They're amazing machines, but it also takes incredible people to build them. And then when they're being sold, it takes a person that knows how to drive one and understand what it is. And I feel like coming here, seeing what you guys have done to so many different vehicles and being able to give them to an ultimate winner is an entire process. And it's more than just entering and then winning. What you guys have proven to me here is going to the best of the best for the mods and creating an ultimate dream machine for somebody, and that's what I'm excited to talk with you about is, what the decisions were to be able to go with Forza. What was the inspiration behind this car? Because I love it, and I'm curious to know, the direction that you guys took with this and why.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we started with obviously a stock 2020 Charger wide body, and then we sat down at the table and went, what do we want this car to look like? And we, like most things, we went through a number of iterations on the car. Want to do this? No, yes, no. And what we ended up was almost with a blackout theme on the car. We knew we were going to do it in orange because we ordered the calipers in orange, so we were going to pinstripe the car in orange. And then we worked on the graphics package, and then we said, okay. I mean, we had done work before with Forza Tuned on the last Challenger Hellcat that we did, the Red Eye.
That was awesome.
They had done some tuning for us on that car, and getting to know Brenton and the guys over there, I said, okay, well, why don't we just give this car to Forza and have them do a 4R package on it?
Sure.
And you know what? The car turned out amazing. Between the appearance mods, the light kits, the badging, the motor mods, everything that went into making this car what it is, just a really cool car at the end of the day.
I think it's funny that you started with the stopping power. That was the first color decision of the car was with the brakes, and which is also very important. So for me, I do get to race the highest horsepower, vehicle in the world, Top Fuel dragsters, and then as well drag packs, the highest race car factory produced. And unfortunately, I don't get to have as much fun as you guys get to have on the street because I save it for the strip. But I'm a huge Hellcat fanatic. My daily driver is a 2017 Hellcat. Right before they came out with the wide body, so I'm interested in looking to upgrade this winter. But driving a Hellcat for 3 years, every single time I get in it, I'm never disappointed. And that even though, and when I say only, but right, stock 707 horsepower. You'd like to think that should be enough, but just like any good thing,
hey, you can never have too much horsepower, be too good looking, or have too much money.
Wow, that's a full circle right there. And as a factory Dodge driver, I'm impressed with what they've been able to create aesthetically, ergonomically, performance-wise on the track, and be able to build a car for the average driver that wants to feel like a race car. But what you guys are able to do is put together a package and a car that brings something to the next level. So for instance, there's a lot of people in this world that can pull up next to this and go, man, that thing looks good, man, that thing sounds good. They don't know where to even go for that. Yeah. And this is what you guys do is such a foundation and direction for people to go, this is how you create a dream car. This is what extensive modifications of aftermarket is about. And that's what I feel like is, it's infinity. But what you guys have created here, I believe is an absolute dream, because not only for the power that's in it, but when they put that Stage 4R, what they did is they cared about keeping that performance and keeping the driver safe. And no matter what application that they're taking it on, a little bit of fun and, you know, in the streets and chirping some tires, to road course, to putting it on the drag strip, they have created with you a very efficient vehicle to be able to withstand 1,000 horsepower.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, driving one of these cars is a lot different than driving an everyday driver. This car is so much different than a regular Hellcat. It's not even, well, I guess they are comparable, but you could get, if you have one of these that you went and bought off the showroom floor and it's 707 horsepower, it's got a warranty on it, it does all of these things, and all of that is fantastic. Well, when you mod a car like this, as you well know, it takes constant attention after that.
It does take constant attention, and it is not just a show and shine and take out of the door when the weather's nice. And you need to be on top of it. And I feel like, though, that creates such an awesome culture and relationship with your car.
It does.
And in order to drive on any car, I think to drive it to its best capabilities is to know more about it. And so being in tune with what it needs, not only just service work wise, but I know that Forza they're there if somebody needs you, if they have a question. Right. That customer service portion of it is there. So I was fortunate enough to be able to drive it today, and it is everything plus more than what you could need out there on the street. But I'll tell you right now, the very first thing that caught my attention was the sound and the immediate whine.
Oh yeah.
Of this supercharger. Joker's Performance did an amazing job and went through all of the different features, whether it be track, street, sport, and you literally feel like you are driving a different vehicle in each one of those, based on what it is of what you want to do. You and I, we spoke earlier about, I think we're on the same page of, we want to feel like we're in a race car all the time. And that's exactly what this gives you, while at the same time the option, if you've got, if you're taking your grandma out, or if you've got kids or something, I mean, this is a charger. This is meant to do your everyday activities, and flip of a switch, literally be a race car.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the cool thing is, I mean, it's still got a black key. I mean, all that horsepower comes from the red key.
Right.
You know, like every other Hellcat, you can throw, your teenage son or daughter the keys of this car, and it's 500 horsepower all day long. You could go to the grocery store, you can go to the movies. Not that 500 horsepower isn't a lot, but for these days, 500 horsepower isn't a lot.
Right. I think that also too that the sound is very undeniable, and even though with all the upgrades of this car, it still screams Hellcat.
Oh yeah, that supercharger whine is just absolutely amazing in this car.
It's undeniable. I kept asking, I'm like, I can't enter, right? Can I? I think it might be, I might not be eligible to enter, but I know all my.
You were until this morning.
I was until this morning. I've sent the link to all my friends and my family. I've been very excited about meeting you guys and seeing the car in person, and they're floored. They're like, "Can we enter?" And I'm like, "Absolutely."
Absolutely, oh yeah.
And the easeability of entering, and the low cost, and I mean, you can enter as many times and as many packages as you want, but the fact that this could be anyone's at any time. That may not have ever thought about building a car like this.
Oh yeah.
Or had the means to, or even the imagination to. This is such a unique opportunity, and that's, I get excited.
We've said this before, and everybody kind of knows this already. I mean, a stock Charger Hellcat wide body, I think, is right in that $80,000 neighborhood. All right. Then you take the appearance mods that we did to this car, and you can throw in another probably $5,000-6,000 from all the carbon fiber, the APR splitter, the diffuser, the rear spoiler, all of that. And then you throw in on top of that the work that Forza did. That 4R kit The basic cost of that kit is $16,500. So now, without talking about labor and time and testing and everything else that goes into building one of these cars, you're well over $100,000 into this car. And most folks out there are never going to own a $100,000 car, but they can win this car for $3.
Exactly.
You know?
Kind of is the American dream.
Yeah.
To be able to do something like that. And I feel like that package may have been $16,000, and that's something that you don't see.
No.
In this car.
Absolutely not.
But that's something that you feel when you drive it, and I think that's what makes this entire program extremely unique and this car unique, is that you could take it anywhere, anytime, and like I said, safely and reliably be able to handle that power. And I do know that Forza also puts in their own warranty protection with that.
Yeah.
So although it may void the stock warranty with Dodge with the mods, you're protected. And I think coming full circle of what you care about with the winner, and they care about the customers, and literally it is the highest grade of caliber of people that you've worked with to create these cars. And these are not just thrown together. These are well thought out with high quality pieces, with high quality people. And that's what you feel when you drive the car.
Yeah, and that's really what we strive for. I mean, we say it all the time that, this is dream giveaway garage, not average car giveaway garage, Not, it's almost cool giveaway car garage. We want to turn out cars that when you roll up somewhere, the car draws a crowd. That's my one goal, if it's anything here, besides making these things drivable and making sure that they're good cars, is when you roll up in a parking lot, I want everybody there to stop and turn around. And that's not just this car, that's every car that we put out.
And you have a flavor for everyone.
Yes.
Which is amazing. So everyone will turn around and they might love it. They might think, I've never thought about that. But you guys have thought bumper to bumper on this. I mean, from lights to performance, that you cannot miss this thing.
Oh no.